Let's cross over to Mombasa right now, right, Wahiga?
That's right, and a bit of a handful there in terms of saying all our names. We hope it'll get easier and easier. Let's now focus on matters education. Cabinet Secretary George Magoha is in Mombasa. He's actually addressing issues to do with the training of teachers on the implementation of the new curriculum, which has entered its second day today.
Of course, the ministry is training 91,000 teachers to ensure that they get the skills required for the competency-based curriculum. Let's listen in to what he has to say.
That is another arm of government. And I want to assure you that the government of Kenya is alive and is doing what it has to do. Going forward, I am even more convinced, having seen the quality of teaching that I've seen here at Ronald Ngala without arranging to come here. The young lady that is teaching there, you have seen her. I don't know whether you would call her incompetent in any sense, but I can assure you that I have trained many surgeons who are now professors, and in my own judgment, that is one of the most competent teachers you can get anywhere on the globe. So what is it that we are talking about? Can we, as Kenyan people, agree to discuss issues rather than anything else? As I've said many times before, I am just a worker and a researcher. And if you want to do anything else out that schedule, you should excuse me from that discussion. Is there any such question you want? As you are aware, our very competent teachers, extremely competent, because now I've seen about 10 of them at random. I have not had to correct any of them. And you can be sure I shall correct when I find. I shall correct when I find you are not in your station. I shall correct when I find that you are not doing what. But what I have seen has encouraged me. These teachers have a commission, a Teachers Service Commission. That is their employer. Why should we discipline the majority when nobody has forced them to come? Even me, as Professor Magoha, son of Magoha, you can't force me to do anything. Do you think you can? No teacher has been forced to come to this training. Now, when they have come to the training on their own volition, I think the constitutional space allows that you give each other a space, isn't it? You don't cross the space and say, now, you get out, because I can't think for you, you can't think for me. If I found 10 teachers here, I would have been happy with them. So, with regards to disciplinary action, that is squarely in the mandate of the Teachers Service Commission. With regards to what is going to happen in the courts, both you and myself, if we cross the line, the same thing will happen to us. There's nobody that is special. We must keep the peace, and we must follow the law as per the law established. Anything else?
Do we have the numbers of those people who will
I don't have the exact numbers, but I can tell you that some of the people who went to disrupt trainings, like this beautiful training here, now you find somebody coming to scatter these people. You can see how passionate they are inside there. You come to scatter them and destroy their teaching materials. I think that is now criminal. I cannot give you the number, but I think several have been arrested. And they will go before the courts and justice will be done to them.
And some of the issues are that not calling the teachers, and also rather than members not to attend, or rather to report to the officers. Have you been able to identify them and find ways to address those issues?
First of all, I want to make it very clear that I shall not discuss personal issues. I will not discuss individuals or personal issues. If you looked at your own KTN yesterday, Dr. Julius Juan outlined those issues and answered them to my own satisfaction. If you are going to use facts to debunk something, make sure that you have done your homework. Do you get the point? And I will leave it there. But I want to close by saying that when these issues started coming out, and when I was appointed into the ministry, and I found the gap being not having trained enough teachers, I got money from government and we are training the teachers. Ask yourself why there is so much more noise now than when this was launched in January. What is it? You see, because me, I don't engage in side shows, and nobody's going to take me there. I have a mandate to deliver, and I shall deliver it. Why was there not so much noise in January, and why is there so much noise now? If I am stupid, I'm going to ask myself, why is this? But instead, I'm focusing on the goal. And my goal is to confirm for now that my teachers are being well trained and that the children are going to get what is due to them. Thank you very much.
Because you've been going around these 4 days now.
Yeah, Mtalaki. What is it?
You've been moving around Nairobi, Mombasa. Is 4 days enough so far from what you've seen?
More than enough. Because, you know, I am a surgeon. Take me, for example. I'm a surgeon. I'm trained to operate. Are you understanding? All I need is for the pedagogy to come in so that I'm able to deliver the content. So most of these teachers are already teachers. Do you get the point? We are not retraining them again. You can see what they are going through. And if you are going to say you mustn't do this, give us the alternative. Because Kenya must move forward anyway, whether anybody likes it or not. You are young and you have children. What do you want your children to do? Do you get the point? So 4 days are more than enough. And I want to end by saying time is the only thing that you can't save, ladies and gentlemen. When you studiously use your time, you can get everything you want in a specific period of time. It just depends on how you use it.
Any plans to improve the infrastructure?
We are going to improve, we shall improve the infrastructure. We shall improve the infrastructure. And it is ongoing as we speak. So we are going to address all those nuts and bolts. And all you should do is to work with us as we are going along. It is fair to say, if somebody has something that he wants us to do, well, bring it on board. And we see if it is rational, we shall do it. So we are not saying that I don't know everything. But we have to be realistic in what we are doing. And for this one we shall deliver for you and your children. You watch the space. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.